Hello everyone, welcome back. We are on foundation. And you can see here, it's not going too bad. We've got a couple of fishing areas set up. We've got this area here as well, which is going to be very helpful because we're using it to store fish mostly. And then we've got market here, which sells fish and berries. So that's pretty good so far. Now, obviously we've got a granary there, collecting just berries. Now, we do have the possibility, let me just check something. Can I put another village on there? There we go, put as many villages in there as possible. So we've got a church for keeping people relatively happy, at any rate. And money is coming in a sort of okay fashion. So what we need to think about is where our next option for expansion is. Now, the only thing that worries me right now is wood. Now, we've got a fisher's hut and we've got the granary here, but they're on the edge. And there's these guys, so there's the sawmill and the lumber camp. Oh, hello, promotion time. Let's promote a few level 2s like this. There we go. And we'll promote another one. There we go. That's enough. There we go. So we now got road signs and long live the loot, king. Okay. New splendor. Okay. So we've more unlockables here. So we could unlock. Okay. So we've unlocked the wooden keep and an outpost. There were other priorities. Sorry. I should really have gone for something else, but never mind. Well, I mean, there's always the possibility of just reloading. Because it's got it here, you see. So we'll do a save scum. Because we're cheap and cheerful like that. There we go. So, everything is progressing well. We could end up extending that way, but still, we've got the forester, who is essentially reforesting the area. Now, we need to make sure, because reforestation, I'm guessing, would be good in this area here, and up here too. Let's put some more reforestation in here as well. Why not? Now, you can see the residential area here. So at least then there are some options for additional housing. But it would be good if we could move that way, because that's nice flat land. We could turn that into residential. So, let's see. So we've got all of these. You could do those. I don't really want to do those, to be honest. I'd rather do that. Unlock the church. Hunter's hut, maybe. Wooden keep, decorative. Nah. Hunter's hut. I'll wait for that one. Do we have anything more here? No, not really. I mean, monk statue. No, leave it. Leave it for the time being. So you can see here the trees are already being laid, which is great. Now, what we can also do is paint up here for some more reforestation areas, as they're clearly not using all of it. Like that. Whoops. And especially need reforestation areas here. Okay. So I don't really want to go down the route of that, because if you build soldiers, you're going to get attacked by soldiers, because, you know, it's just incitement. So, we'll see. Anyway, there's the church. Looking very nice with... actually, what we could do is... let's go in here, under this, and put in... decorative bushes around the side here. Like that. Make their place of worship as lovely as possible. And we'll put some more around the base here. Like that. Actually, what we could do is in parts... general, where is it? Edit, here we go. What we're looking for is just a small door. Like that. There we go. And then we'll just have another one. Ah, here we go. So it's time to pay more. Ah, we can increase that. We need to increase that, so we'll do that in a second. Carpenter level 2. Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2. We'll put him as a level 4, and him as a level 4, him as a level 4. So that's covered pretty much most of those guys. There we go. And that's enough promotions. Road signs are now available. Great. So what we need to do, because we're hitting the 500 limit, or getting close to it, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go in here, and we're going to have to put in a tower. Now, we're going to have to make it a bit tall, like this. Make it a bit taller, I think. Like that. Yeah, that looks alright. And then we'll start construction on it, and we're going to turn that into a treasury. So that'll give us a bit more capacity for the money. And houses are upgrading, which is great. So you look at this. Fantastic housing. Capacity is going to go up. So it can only be a good thing. There's the other door to the rustic church. So, generally speaking, that's looking good. Now, let us check how many are unemployed. Well, a reasonable amount. So, let's get a few builders in there. Right, what we're going to also need to do is build a farm. So, I'm thinking that once we get enough money, we sort of unlock this area here. Oh, heavens. Houses being built. Lovely, look at that. So that basically continues to increase our population, allowing increased taxes to be acquired. Let's put another stone cutter in there. Oh, crikey. That's a lot of stone cutters in there. Homer Simpson will be happy. See, another house. Beautiful piece of work. Not a very high capacity house, but what the hell, it still looks nice, as you can see. Anyway, so let's just check here. Fish stocks are okay. We've only got 31 fish, so it's not too bad. And villager income is okay. Trade income last week, okay. So you can see the income is significantly improved. Maintenance costs remain relatively okay. Right, so options for building next is that what we'll want is we'll want a sheep farm and a weaver hut, the tailor's workshop. We will also want to get the wheat farm and the bakery. So it could be that this will be the area here. Now, whoops, the daisy. So this area here. Now, the only thing I'm not keen on is about the angle and, you know, how far sort of it takes away from this area, you know, all this area up here. But, you know, whatever. We could conceivably go in there. I don't think we should go there because it's just too many cliffs. Not enough sort of building area. See, this is the thing, you see. It's not really a sort of... I mean, that would be a good area to go, to work towards. But, I mean, you're going to have stone over there. You're going to have this over here. Obviously, more wood. And we could conceivably just populate all of that with wood. And then just keep a woodcutter up the top here. And then use a woodcutter to also clear all of this. Put them down here by the beach. So that could be something that we could look at. There we go. So the Lord Manor is now complete with its upgrade. And there we have it, see? So what we can do... Let's see what this fella wants. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see what he wants. Bread, and bread. No, we're keeping it all. Sorry, mate. Because we don't have the ability to build bread. So, parts. Great Hall, assign a function, treasury. There we go. So, that's the thing. We don't want to build too much until it becomes a requirement. That's still a Great Hall, yes. We could conceivably build an extension in here. So like a small extension at the back. Maybe that. Or a small extension at the side. Something like that. Maybe. Something in there. And then just stretch it up so that it's like that. And let's build that, because that's where we're going to put our scholar. So things are okay up here. We've got gold. We've got berries available. Why don't we have a tender to market there? So we'll go market tender. There we go. There we go. So that'll be good. As you can see now, the tree's repopulating this area, which is great. All good stuff. So we can't really complain too much under the circumstances. I would say our village, our home is going well. But this is going to be a sort of good building area here. But mostly over sort of there. I don't know. We'll see. It depends really, because it's how the money's coming in. We don't want to sort of... Oh God, we're going to have to spend the money. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. We've done it. So there we go. That's now it. And plonk. So what we shall do is we shall immediately put a gathering hut here. We shall put a stone cutter camp here. We shall place a woodcutter. Or shall we actually? I don't know. Actually, what we'll do, why don't we put a stone cutter camp up there? There we go. So, there we go. Gathering hut is built. Let's get multiples there. Good, good, good. So they'll be sorting out all of that. The Lord Manor bit is built now. So if we do parts, you can say function, study room. There we go. So that's now pretty good. Now let's have a look, because what we want is a sheep farm Now, as you can see, the sheep farm is not great because of the effect it has. So if we put it over here, then we have the potential to keep the bad stuff away. Now, this is going to be the wheat farm. And once that's built, we will need a windmill nearby, for obvious reasons. We have it there. Let's have it there. And then a bakery nearby as well. So what we'll do is we'll move the bakery so it's sort of on the corner there. Lovely stuff. So we've now got plans ahead. Let's assign people to that. Get some stone in. Now, the only drawback is we may need to build another warehouse because we don't have one over here. So let's have a look. Where are you? Here we go. See, another one that's bad like that. So why don't we put the warehouse there? And then what that'll do is that'll just take all those resources into there. Oh, hello. Cheesemaker. Yay. Blessed are the cheesemakers. Let's do that one. And leave it at that. So, at the moment, we are going to be sort of moving in this direction here. Now, I'm wondering if I could conceivably put a lumber camp here. And then that enable them to clear those trees there. Which would be nice. Now, the only thing we don't have is a stonemason hut. So we'll put one right there. And then keep all the horrible stuff over there away from us. So there we go. Foragers are foraging, as you would expect them to. That also means then that more berries are going to go into this area here, into the capacity. We've got plenty of movers and shakers, so to speak. Rupert obviously sells more berries when possible. The fish continues to be sold by Jacques, which is great. There we go. The wheat farm has been completed and the sheep farm has been completed. So what we do is we then paint the crop field for the wheat farm. And I want it to be a big old wheat farm. Like that. Because it'll be a source of food. Great source of food. There we go. And then we'll assign some villagers to it. Now, over here, you can see, spawn sheep. And assign an available villager. No villagers available. Okay, well, we're going to take a stone cutter then. Indeed. Spawn a sheep. So Martin and his sheep over there. And we've also got this lumber camp here. So let's take a... Now, we'll leave it for the moment. Till we get more people in. And you can see these two here. And we're going to need somebody in there eventually as well. And there's a warehouse as well. So what we need to do is in the warehouse we need to put wood and stone and planks and polished stone. But at the moment we don't really have people that we can assign to transport it in there. So that'll have to wait. But we'll get there eventually. That is exactly the point. See, another house built. Look at that. Fantastic. So, just got to hope that they will get on with the building of that. Now we've got this being built. We'll probably actually actually let's think. I'm thinking that maybe wool will have to go in there because that's what's closest to it, wool and stone. So that means then there should be the weaver's hut, no bakery. So what we're going to need to do then is build a weaver's hut nearby. We'll see. Like that. And then maybe a tailor's workshop. Close near. Sort of about here maybe. We'll get it here, I think. There we go. So. There you go, a couple of sheeps. Yeah, those fine fellas. Oh, he's just been trimmed. He's a trimmed sheep. See, look at that. Freshly trimmed. Snip. Oh God, now what? What's he want? We shall assist the clergy. We want to give them 5 bread in 15 days. Okay then. Let's see what we can do with that because we're in the process of building the bakery. Now, can we assign? Yes, we can. Good. As you can see, look at that cornfield being sown, which is what we want. There you go, a couple of windmillers there. Now, wood, stone, polished stone planks. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking wool. I'm thinking cloth. I'm thinking common clothes. And just wood. We'll just put wood in there. So, there we go. Some more people assigned to that. Look at that field. It's going to bring in so much corn. Look at it just wafting back and forth. Isn't it lovely? So, you can see it's definitely a vast improvement opening up this area. Which reminds me, nobody available up there. But saying that, and also all of that there as well. Whoops. So at least then they'll keep all that area okay for extraction. Come on. Screw it. We'll have a transporter in there. So, let us look here. There's the bakery. There's the mill. So you can see 2 out of 2 millers, 3 wheat provided. The wheat hasn't fully germinated yet, so what are we missing? Oh, we're missing tools. Oh, that's not good. Let us do some trading with resources and put that to 150 tools. Actually, no, let's make it 130. And then we'll buy until the inventory reaches that level. So that's going to take that down somewhat. So with any luck. Come on, don't abuse. I love it. Oh, mini sheep spawned. So, now look at that. How wonderful is that? So here's the main square, complete with lots of fish being sold, which is what we want. Look at this. He's out with the scythe, taking down all of that. Let's make that the priority. However, the fishermen just carry on. They're just fishing, generating all of that fish. Obviously, my concern is when that resource becomes low. But we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But God in heaven, this game is immensely good fun, I have to say. So, what are we doing here? Oh, hello, promotions. Because the thing is that you do also decorative tree. How lovely. Plant arch. As you promote people, then you get certain new benefits. So let's see. Level 2, level 2, level 2. And that'll do. So let's go into here and see what can we do. Nothing. See, we don't have enough commoners. We've got serfs. And we need 20 commoners here. Now, a hunter's hut. Wooden keep, decorative, weaponsmith. Nice. But saying that, I'm thinking maybe. See. Oh, house is upgrading. Oh, we failed to deliver the quest. Oh well. Never mind. Here we go. Alain is assigned to the construction. Thank you, young sir. There we go. The weaver's hut is complete. We can now assign a weaver to it, or a couple of weavers. There we go. And also there, the tailor's workshop. So we're just waiting for this to be finished. And then the bakery can then start. Bingo. Bakers are now assigned. Wonderful. So that now means we can start storing bread. So if we take this and we take out the berries and we put in bread and we put in bread, then that should make things interesting. And what we can also do is put an additional market in there. That will sell bread. Luxury. No, we want this one. And we'll put in a food stall sign. And should we put a cover over it? Nah, I won't bother. But we will put some barrels nearby. And a bench to sit upon. There we go. And that's where we're going to sell the bread. Which is good. And there we go. Look at all this. Now, luxury goods would include things like, you know, beer, wine, all that kind of stuff, which we're not really that close to doing. Yeah, that's good. That's the point. Let's assign. Nope, nobody available. Clearly not. Let's assign one of them then. So I'd say we're doing pretty well, really. I hope you're enjoying this series of Foundation. You can see slowly, over the course of time, we are improving. There we go, the market's now complete. And that means then, this market will now sell bread. And we just need to assign a market trader. There we go. Market tender, done. And bread will now start to be sold. So, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode, and we'll see you again for more. Cheers, everyone.